Well, it has been stated already that the gaming industry has and continues to be a difficult one for police. Member of Parliament for Baines and Grantstown, the Honourable Dr. Bernard Noddard, says this makes it even more important for government to take action and regularize the gaming industry. He says the taxes used by government will be to the benefit of residents.
The referendum held on January 28, 2013, the votes cast were as follows. Do you support the regulation and taxation of web shop gaming? Yes or no? In Baintown, yes was 1,170 and no was 669.
You put Anderson there.
And you will rest that?
Man, come on, man. Now you can be so selective in your...
Now what am I supposed to do? Huh? Okay. It said, do you support the establishment of a national lottery? Yes, 899. No, 682. What is the member for Bain and Grantstown to do?
Well, Angaston MP, the Honourable Glenys Hannah Martin, says she supports the gaming bill. She says the fact that the industry continues to multiply makes the case for reform and regulation even more compelling. Hannah Martin says the government's objective in bringing this piece of legislation is to control and regulate the sector.
It must be managed, and there must be regulatory oversight, and there must be accountability. Today, the industry is growing like topsy, appearing in residential communities. The member for Long Island said next to churches throughout our islands. Serious questions have been raised about an apparent thriving informal economy, which involves, from what we know, enormous sums of cash flowing through the economy with little or no scrutiny. Mr. Speaker, this must be a matter of grave concern. Mr. Speaker, regardless of my personal views on gambling in general or in particular, from the point of view of our social and economic health, we must address this issue.
Now, Marathon MP, the Honourable Jerome Fitzgerald, says he doesn't know a religious leader who can point to a scripture and show where gambling is morally wrong.
He is of the view that people have a right to choose.
There are some people who will and do gamble in excess, Mr. Speaker. And there are some people who, because of their gambling addiction, fail to meet their responsibilities, Mr. Speaker. But, Mr. Speaker, the same could be said of alcohol, Mr. Speaker. The same could be said of those persons who do not eat in moderation, Mr. Speaker, who may be guilty of gluttony, so to speak. The same may be said, Mr. Speaker, of those persons who wear clothing that may be revealing and encourage others to lust at them, Mr. Speaker. But is that a reason not to gamble?